All right. Gonna do a little sound check real quick. And I hope this works. So while I'm waiting, real quick, this is Danny Pruitt with Fish, North Georgia. And normally Thursday night we do the live well here. But tonight we had some technical issues and they just got it fixed. We had rescheduled everybody for tomorrow night, but I was going to run up here real quick and jump on here and give you a couple of things that we wanted to talk about. So I'm on YouTube and everything right now. So let me know if you're watching, if the sound is okay, because here's what happened. I snuck up here and I have no idea how to cut any of this stuff on, and I'm doing it myself. So hopefully it's working. So if you don't mind in the comments, somebody pop up there whether it's working or not. But what I'm going to talk about, fine, good, Neil, that's awesome. I can't believe I actually got everything to work. So again, like I said, we the live well tonight got rescheduled for tomorrow night because our internet's been out all for yesterday and today. But they actually got it fixed late this afternoon, but I'd already rescheduled everybody. But I'm going to go over real quick a couple things for the hashtag 5 bigs for Beasley tournament. What's up, Chris Mitchell? And so you guys know while we're doing this, you've been seeing it posted around. And what we're going to start doing from here on out is to kind of bring into details some of the raffle stuff, things we're going to do. But I'm going to go over the tournament aspect of it real quick. And yeah, I'm glad we got a new router today. That was it. So Saturday, June 18th, okay, Laurel Park. Again, Laurel Park. Registration right now is open at Fish, North Georgia. You can come up here and register and prepay. And if you do that, you get your boat number. You automatically get put down in your boat number. Or you can register the morning of at the tournament. But, of course, you're going to get into the later flights and stuff if you do that. We've got 2 divisions. We've got an adult division. We've got a school division. Quite simply, we know what the adult division is. The school division is this. The boat captain and 2 students or 1 student or child of school age can fish together. But in our tournament, the boat captain can fish. All right, so we put that in there for this. So the boat captain can fish. And we thought that would be a pretty cool thing to do that. So you can compete in either one of those divisions. And the monies, the payback is going to be like this. 50% of all the monies brought in for registration is going to go to the Beasley family. And then from that, we're going to take the money. We're going to pay 1 and 7 back on the adult side, 1 and 7 back on the school side. If you register on the school side, all that money goes into that. So we don't mix monies between the 2 divisions. What about college kids? Which division? I would say college kids need to fish with the adults. So Ryan answered that right there. College kids need to fish with the adults. So, hey, you guys probably whip half of us anyway. So that's pretty cool like that. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now, again, 1 and 7 payback for each division. There's a $500 guaranteed big fish for each division. All right, so we're going to do that. Now, blast-offs, the flights, they'll be mixed. So if you sign up now and you go ahead and register, no matter which division, the earlier you do, the earlier you take off. And I know some people would want that later one, and we understand that. Might get just a little bit. But the first weigh-in is at 3 o'clock. That's when the first flight of 25 boats will be back in. And so we'll be doing that. Now, it's pretty cool. Again, keep in mind we're doing this. It is a benefit tournament. So the big thing, I know there's some good paybacks and stuff like that, but the big thing is we're raising money to show our love for the Beasley family. So that's what we definitely want to do. Now, what I want to kind of talk about tonight real quick is 2 other things. Oh, let me go ahead and tell you this, how you can register. You can call us, message us, and tell us to put your name on the list, but unless you go ahead and pay now, your name's going to slide down as people pay. Now, if you want to go ahead and pay, you can PayPal us at danny@fishnorthga.com. That is our True Grit PayPal, and you can send that money. And once we receive it, you'll lock in your boat number. So just remember that, danny@fishnorthga.com. That's our True Grit Tackle PayPal. The money will go to that. And again, we'll make sure we get all the money split and everything. But once you do that, then you're automatically locked in. The raffle money, yeah, that's what we're getting ready to talk about. All the raffle money goes to the family as well. And that's kind of one of the other two things I wanted to talk about. If you're in the kayak game, tomorrow night on the live well, we're going to talk more. There is a kayak tournament that I want to thank Nathan Skinner and Paul, who's, of course, not here tonight, for putting that together. I think they've already got like 30-something people registered for this. It's going to be on Tourney X. It's over 4 states. And it's, they're going to explain tomorrow night how they do the kayak thing. And again, if you want to join that, we're going to give you all the details tomorrow. I don't know the specifics of that one just yet. So we got these 2 tournaments. So that's what I wanted to cover. All the raffle money goes to the family, 100%. Now, over the next week, starting tonight and each and every day, I'm going to start showing you some of the stuff that we're going to raffle away. Now, here's what I really need your guys' help with. All right. I know a lot of you that watch are going to be fishing, but if we can get friends and family and stuff like that to show up about 3 o'clock out at Laurel Park, that would be really awesome to help boost this raffle up. Now, you can pre-purchase raffle tickets at Fish North Georgia right now. Ryan can probably tell you, he has a list of what they're charging per ticket and stuff like that. But we will have the complete list tomorrow night on the live well. We'll start putting it out on our page. But each and every day, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we're going to raffle away. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. Some pretty cool stuff. And we're going to actually really tell you a lot about the companies that have stepped forward. And there's a bunch of them. There really is a bunch of them. So we got tons of stuff to raffle and give away. You're going to start seeing pictures a little more on the site about a kayak that I want to personally right now thank Jamie Koza with Kennesaw Baits in the dugout. He gave us he upgraded the original kayak to a 12 and a half foot Hobie. And again, I don't know all the models and everything like that. I'm not in the kayak game. I'm learning it. But I can tell you that everybody who has seen it has gone like, dude, that is a prize right there. And we actually have it upstairs. It is here. He's already given it. But I want to thank Jamie and all the guys down at the dugout. The generosity that alone is amazing. Eric liked to go down there as well. If you know him, he always wore that ugly dugout hat. But again, Mr. Koza, thank you very much for all you do for us here at Fish North Georgia and for stepping up and doing that. Class act, 100%. And we got a lot of great bait and tackle shops around the area. And by far, Dugout is one of the top ones right there. And they're good people. So I highly recommend them if you're not going to come to our store. Brian, definitely way above entry level. It's sweet. Listen, if I could get it in my truck and take it home, I would, but can't do that. So with Brian here, while I've got Brian here, I want to go ahead and thank Brian for this item because Ken Burke, no, we're not going to be here Saturday. We're fishing. We got East Hall. Ryan and I have our East Hall Club tournament Saturday. May take some raffle tickets or stuff like that with us. If you want to meet us at the weigh-in around 3 o'clock, we can do something like that. But we're not going to be at the store this Saturday. But I want to go ahead and thank Brian while I got him right here. We had another raffle, and Brian won a Mega Live, and he turned right around, and he said, Danny, I want you guys to use it for this. So we're also going to be raffling off again, right here, if I can get it in the camera, another Humminbird Mega Live. This is going to be another raffle. And I think there's another type of sonar or something that's coming from Bay Marine. I'm not 100% sure, but this is going to be a separate raffle in and of itself, the electronics and stuff. And so I wanted to go ahead and thank Brian because he's a class dude and for stepping up and doing that. And that's what I love about our community. We get to meet guys like Brian, and they make our life a whole lot easier. So we're going to get a Lowrance graph, Ryan says. So, okay, so there you go. So we're going to have some good electronics there. Now, this is one that we really it's what I'm going to kind of end on as far as with tonight showing you some of these raffles. We're getting a lot of jerseys from pros. And the two I have tonight are just a few of them. We've got more coming, but I wanted to show you these. Now, I cannot say this guy's name, and Ryan's going to make sure I did. I called him right before. I said, please help me pronounce it right because I know who he is, but I murdered the name. But you guys are going to recognize this. Gustafson, Jeff Gustafson, right here. All right. So we have a signed jersey by him right here. You can see where he signed it right there, kind of. There you go. So this is an actual jersey of his. I'm trying to get it better. I'm not. There you go. You can see where he signed it. So this is an actual jersey. This was Eric's favorite angler. And I want to go ahead and thank Alex Pierce of the ABA 125, another class act dude that we have met and has become part of our family up here. He's been on the live well before. Just a genuinely good dude. And he reached out and he got this for us. Gussie. That's right. Gus Tufson. But he sent us this, and he also took a crankbait, and you can't see the signature on it. Maybe you can, but it says Gussie. He signed this crankbait too. So we're going to raffle off this jersey and this crankbait, and you might recognize this guy. Yeah, my phone decides to ding and all that. Mr. Jason Christie, 2022 Bassmaster Classic. Right here. Where did he sign it at? I know he signed it. Let's see. Yeah, right there, right under Express Boats. All right. So this is your 2022 Bassmaster Classic champion. And here's the cool thing about this jersey. This actual jersey was worn on day 2 of the Bassmaster Classic. So this is an actual, actually been used jersey, if you're into that kind of stuff, by Jason Christie. So I think, we've got professional anglers that have heard about Eric and stuff like that are reaching out, sending us jerseys and stuff like this to give away. Let me quiet. My family's deciding they want to just start texting right in the middle of all this. I should have quieted my phone, but that just goes to show the kind of reach that this tournament's getting and the attention, and Eric's his life and his unfortunate death is garnering a lot of this attention. And these are just a couple. We got some MPFL guys, I believe. Well, I don't even want to start saying names because I want to make sure I got the list. But Ryan can correct me if I'm wrong. Probably about 4 or 5 more, if not more, professional fishing jerseys that are going to be here. So yeah, James, it's cool. It is really cool. Yeah, George Smith, call him Gussie. That's the best way to say it. So Jason Christie, Gussie, signed jerseys, got the signed crankbait, got a lot of MPFL guys that are going to actually come fish and provide jerseys. So those are the kind of things. We've got bait packs, and we're going to start showing them from Cast Baits. They gave a whopper. It's a good one. We've got, I know Georgia Blade gave me one. Picasso, I want to thank Stephen Bardet for, I guess the word's procuring that for us, or getting that for us. Working on Hank Cherry, Micah Frazier, Clint Davis, and some others potentially. So, I mean, listen, guys, this is some big stuff. But here's the thing. We need people to come in, and whatever these things bid for, hey, that's all going to their family. And so that's what's really cool about this. I talked to Paul last night. We've got all these other companies, and we're going to start listing them out. We've got Yeti coolers. We've got, of course, like, I can't even say it. It's so many things. Guide trips. We're setting up guide trips that you can bid on and stuff like that with a lot of the local area anglers, and people are just stepping up, and it's just totally amazing to us that they're doing that for us. And of course, they're doing it for Eric, in memory of Eric and his family. So we got his jersey back here. Now, I only got one camera on tonight, so I didn't want to be hitting too many buttons, messing this thing up. Yeah, Stephen Bardet, class act. And that's another thing, too, that we've noticed here in the past few weeks. There are a lot of class acts in the fishing community here in North Georgia. Dane Hunter with the ABA 125. If you knew how he was stepping up helping us. Jesse Millsap, of course, he ran the high school, Georgia high school fishing that Eric won. But, Jesse's got a busy schedule on that, stepping up like that. Scott Barnes, everybody knows the mayor, stepping up and helping us. And just lots of guys. We're going to have Hammond stuff. Everybody around here, and that is the best thing about this business. We're all one and the same. And when somebody needs something, man, the cream rises to the top. And you guys do not realize how blessed we are here in North Georgia with the quality of people. Yeah, we got a few stinkers out there, but that's okay because the good people far outweigh the bad. I know tonight here in another 20 minutes, if you want to watch all that garbage going on TV about, it just shows the direction of our country and all that, and that's what the news and the media wants you to think's going on. But the reality is, if you look right here with this situation and how everybody's pulling it, Dane was collecting dugout money at the dugout tonight. See, that's what I'm saying, going above and beyond. Raymond Wood, how you doing, man? I'm glad to get to see you the other night. We're going to get rocked on in there, but that's okay. But the reality of what life really is what you're seeing right here. People coming together, the common guys, the everyday guys right here coming together for a good cause. But we need you to share. Anytime you talk to somebody, ask them if they're going to fish it. If they're not going to fish it, ask them if they want, the raffle. Start telling them about the raffle. Get them on the Fish North Georgia group page and tell them to start watching this, what we're going to be putting out for the next, 7 days. 7 days. Chick-fil-A is coming up, and we're going to have 300 Chick-fil-A sandwiches for lunch that are going to be sold. They just stepped up and said, here, have them. Again, this is what it's all about. Just other companies like that doing it. I've had people come in and say, I can't fish it, but here's an entry fee. And they give us $100 entry fee. Give it to the family. And I'm like, you guys are just, you're amazing. So it's pretty cool. And I don't know what to say. I think Eric's mom and sister came up to the shop today, and she said he'd be jealous about all this that's going on and stuff. He'd want to fish it and he'd want to be a part of it. But the reality is he is a part of it. He is in everything that we do here and what we're doing this for. So I don't really, let's see, Ryan said, come see us next week to get supplies and tackle for the tournament. Yeah, we've got the Chrome Seville's. We've got a bunch of that. And I actually have a couple people that we've got to meet at the tournament Saturday, Ryan, that are going to come see me at the weigh-in, and I got to take them some there. So, but again, listen, we need your help regardless. If you're fishing it, great, but there's still a lot of work to be done. We need to get the word out because we want the community, even people that aren't fishing, to come out and have a good time, see the weigh-in, support the family, and get to know all of us like that. So it's going to be a great thing. And it's a great thing. But again, just like anything and everything we do here at Fish North Georgia, it's all about you guys because you guys actually make all this run and tick. So without you, we wouldn't have people watching. We wouldn't be doing the live wells. We wouldn't be doing anything. So you guys are actually the backbone of everything. And so if I can just please ask for your help again for another week or so to get the word out, get these things going. Starting tomorrow again, we're going to start posting specifics on raffle tickets, dollars amount, stuff like that. And we will have the live well tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, if you're in the kayak game, cool episode. Okay, we're going to go over the kayak tournament, but I'm going to have Nathan Skinner here. George Smith is going to be here. Joseph Gayton, G-Man's going to be here, and Paul. I got in a kayak for the first time 2 weeks ago. And, I always thought the kayak guys were a little bit strange, and they are. But it's fun. It actually was a little more fun than I thought it would be, other than the motion sickness being on Lanier when it was really crazy like that. But we're going to talk kayaks tomorrow night. I'll probably end up staying up all night tomorrow night and going straight into East Hall and fish it Saturday morning with my cousin. So, again, it's going to be fun. So, Ryan, I have Josh's paddle. McCaig is a yak boy. That's right. Josh actually went out and bought a kayak. He'll probably never use it but 3 or 4 times, but he got him one. So that's pretty cool. Again, and look, I'm sorry I'm having to look over at the comments and stuff like that. But that's about it for tonight. I just wanted to put this out because I know normally on Thursday nights we're doing that. We will be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 with the live well. If you guys got nothing else to do, we would love for you to join us. And even if you're not a kayak guy, listen, these guys are some serious sticks. All right? Just because they sit down when they fish doesn't take away from the fact that these guys know what they're doing, and they get to fish a lot of waters that we in boats do not get to fish because they can get up in some of these creeks and streams and rivers where we can't go and actually, go after some of these species like shoal bass and stuff like that are really tough. And it's very interesting. There is going to be an electric only tournament for Eric. We're going to set that up, and it will probably be in September. Okay, probably be in September. The cool thing with this too, one more thing. So all the money raised from this benefit tournament next Saturday, that's going to the family. But starting with the kayak tournament and then the electric only tournament, and then the boys on Allatoona are going to throw a tournament. And then as we come back next year, we're going to start doing this tournament annually. All that money from the kayak tournament on is going to start going into a fund for a scholarship for 2 high school anglers every year. That's the goal. I want to give money to 2 high school anglers. It's going to be the Eric Beasley Memorial Scholarship. We will have people apply for it. We'll go through the applications, and we're going to pick out 2 worthy students who we think best represent the sport, their character, everything that we think that Beasley stood for. And we're going to give them some money to help them go to school. So that's what's going to happen from the kayak tournament on. And this tournament will be every single year. And we might do an electric tournament every year, just stuff like that, because Beasley's part of us, and it's just something that's not going to go away in our hearts and our minds. So we're going to start doing this. But yes, there will be an electric only tournament at some point. All right. So with that said, I'm going to click this button here to end this broadcast. Again, if you want to go ahead and prepay for your tournament spot, Danny at fishnorthga.com on PayPal. That's our True Grit Tackle PayPal. You can go ahead and pay your $100 entry fee and then go ahead and get your boat number locked in. All right. Go ahead and get your boat number locked in. We're already into the second flight of boats registered. So it's going to be a big field. And a lot of these high school kids are out of town with their parents this week. They're all going to be coming back next week, start signing up. So you better get in soon. So again, guys, join us tomorrow. Look for the stuff on the Fish North Georgia group page. We'll see you tomorrow night. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't watch that garbage on TV about what's going on with the government. Watch a hockey game or something like that, or just go do something with your family or kids, or read a book. So we love you. We appreciate you. And I'm going to click this end broadcast, and I hope it works. You guys be good. We'll see you. If I can do this right, this is like, I'm like